Number 6 in to kick this one off.
To start the game. Moss.
Booming kick downfield. From the 3-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
On the return.
Well, John, when we started, it appeared these teams were evenly matched, and this has the makings of a game that will go right down to the end.
Both of these teams have a lot of talent on both sides of the ball, so you know that they can make big plays. The key to this one is going to be getting momentum early and hanging on to it for as long as it can, which would have to be the length of the game.
They give it to the halfback. Springs comes up to make the play at the 41.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Stay at home. Do something. All on us, y'all.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Manning sends a man in motion. Hand it off. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Come on. Stay both now.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Looks like somebody got off the line a little early here.
Number 67.
Kansas moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
1st and 15 now.
They soft, man. Under 10.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. A little misdirection. Griffin is there on the stop at the 47.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Here we come.
Drones, the lone back. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a 3rd down now.
On the play. Third and 14. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Get it up.
The Redskins come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Seagulls is ready to punt this one away. Randall L. is the deep return man. From the 16-yard line.
35-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Defense, get ready. Yes, on.
Only 1 man back. Looking for the long completion down the left side. Caught out of bounds. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's 2nd down.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go, baby. They ain't got nothing. Play hard and fast, baby.
Only 1 man in the backfield.
Don't stop that motor. No, one. Watch out.
Handed it off to the back. Pierce belts him hard at the 20. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Clear. Turn over, baby. Make them go.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. And he can't hang on.
He's a competitor out there, and he wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the 1st down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Frost will come in now to punt it away. Moss lines up deep for the punt return. from the 38.
41-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. The
First and
Giants
10.
will start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Blue Dan. Good shoot.
Manning with a man in motion.
Watch screen.
Throws it. The pass falls incomplete.
The
Toomer
pass
was the
falls
intended receiver on that play.
Toomer, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, here we go. All day, baby. Come on. Go low.
Drones, the lone back. Manning with a man in motion.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 22. Still
Drones
second
was
down.
flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining
Second and
focus.
15.
It's now second
Ball
and
on the
15 after the
37-yard
penalty.
line.
Everything you got. Defense, get ready.
In this direction. Griffin got very good penetration there. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball in the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
Pressure, throws it. Jumps, and he has it. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 43. A big completion on 3rd and long, and that'll keep the drive going.
You know, he's so dialed in when it comes to throwing those third down passes. He finds a right man almost every time, and the defense just can't seem to stop him.
From the start. Yeah,
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. They're blitzing, throwing. McIntosh is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Redskins come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Smoot comes up to make the play at the 20. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Danny. Watch your eyes.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Springs is there on the stop.
Hey, it may be a simple play to the outside, but it gets the job done. And when you can do that, it spreads out the defense, which gives your team some chances of hitting a bigger play.
Ball on the 15-yard
Ball
line.
on the 15-yard line.
Let's go. What's the hard count? Bring it.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3.
Get me going. One of us gonna make a play.
He hands it off. Wynn is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. Grones takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. A report now on the injured player. The team is indicating it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal, so he is done for the day.
Hey. It's showtime, baby.
Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver. Marshall is there on the stop at the 4. The defense dropped everybody back, but he was able to find some space and make the catch for the first down.
That was a good read off the line by the receiver. Recognized his own coverage, made a slight adjustment to his route. The quarterback knew where he would be, made a good throw, and they converted for a first down.
The first quarter has been dominated by the defensive units. Still, no score. And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go. Keep the throttle down. They soft, man. You turning it up.
Can he get there? Setting up play action. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
extra point attempt is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 7-0 Giants. Times is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Cartwright back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Cartwright. Runs over the 10. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. First and 10.
Let's turn it up, D. It's on.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Redskins.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good. And John, we were talking at the beginning about the quick strike capability. That's exactly what we were talking about. One play, one touchdown.
I'm not surprised at all by that play. You've got a chance to stick it to the other team, you're going to stick it to them. And that's what they did on that play.
Number 6. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back to return.
From the 7. They head back out onto the field after scoring the touchdown on their last possession. And the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense.
Giants will start the drive at the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Sean Springs stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. They get first down yardage on that hookup. First and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get it up.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Drones, the motion man. Handed off to the fullback. This one will be spotted at the 42. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Watch out. Check it. Check it out, baby. Stay at home. We're talking about bringing.
Pump fakes with the pass. Smoot is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. Manning picks up next to nothing on that one. That pass goes for about a yard. Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36.
41-yard line.
Be careful. Let's go.
Jacobs, the lone back. With the throw. And he hits his target.
Eli Manning has really started to mature. He's getting a better feeling for the game. Not to take anything away from Roethlisberger, but I think that Manning is going to be the best of that group. I think that he's going to be a good player for a long time.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Manning with a man in motion. Under pressure, going deep. The pass ball's incomplete.
You got to take your time and give the receiver a ball that he can make a play on. He didn't do it there.
Burris was the one they were trying to get the ball to. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Keep moving. It's showtime, baby. Let's go. Be physical. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
Feeds it off. Washington is there on the stop
With the
at
carry.
the 18.
5-yard
Drones
gain
with a nice
on the
burst
play.
through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. It's third down now, and to convert, they have to get it to the 13.
18-yard line.
Get it up. Let's go. All on us,
The
y'all.
Redskins line up in a 4-3. Throwing.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Shockey was his intended
catch
target,
is being
so we have a
reviewed.
challenge.
A ruling
The
on
officials
field
are going
has
to
been
review it.
challenged.
Whenever a questionable call happens in the last 2 minutes, the review is called from upstairs.
The main question now is there a look at this where we can see a close-up of where his feet came down? Initially, I thought that he had it.
I don't know. It looks like the ball was squirting around in there as he went out of bounds.
The player was inbounds when he caught the pass. It is a completed pass.
So the referee agrees with the official upstairs, and this one has been overturned.
Well, it was put in to right a wrong. And right there, it was wrong. And now it's right.
8th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
We turning it up.
Marshall comes up to make the play at the 14.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up.
Watch
And
this.
keeps the same defense on the field.
Come on.
Throwing. Goes up, makes the catch.
He's a tough guy, and he'll go for those passes wherever they are. I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. McIntosh is there on the stop at the 2.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Closing in, throws to the end zone. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Toomer drops the pass in the end zone. Good play call. John just couldn't bring it in for what looked like a sure touchdown.
He's been struggling recently with his consistency making catches. But when a quarterback can find you in the end zone and hit you in the hands, you got to come up with it.
They'll go from the I formation. Manning sends a man in motion.
Turn it up now.
And off to the tailback. Washington is there for the tackle at the 2-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Pressure coming. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Eli Manning has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. Vanderjagt comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Pick up the yardage, use the clock, marching down the field for the touchdown.
They enjoyed a 5-course meal courtesy of this defense. They started the drive well, and they ended it with dessert.
Hines in to kick this one off.
Cartwright back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. This one is handled by Cartwright. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series.
Washington will start the drive at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let us dictate. Back in the gun.
Campbell starts out of the shotgun. They'll pass on 1st down. With the pass. This pass is incomplete.
On the defense. Number 29, first
Madison
down.
interferes with the receiver.
I think the defender was beaten there. He just decided to grab hold of the receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
It's on.
The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Defense, get ready. Watch each other back.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. Number 97 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Stay at home.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Portis moves in motion. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
On the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Don't be fooled now.
The Giants come out in the quarter defense.
Go back.
Here comes the blitz. Going for the deep man. He made the catch. Touchdown, Washington.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Number 6 comes in to kick off.
Moss back deep to return.
From the 7-yard line. Couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
Moss on the return.
There's still some time left, so if the quarterback can make some good decisions and manage the clock, they might end up going into the half with a lead.
Ball on their own 24.
1st and 10.
Good shoot.
Nickelback in this time.
From the start. Come on.
Gets the pass off. Fred Smoot was the man to bring him down. That's his 3rd tackle. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Get some swat going. We gotta have it, D. All on us, y'all.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Jumping and has it. The 10. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
Eli Manning is going to be the real deal. It's just a matter of time. There are times when he doesn't look very good, and there are times when he looks brilliant.
Vanderjagt comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Tynes is just about ready to kick this one away. Squib kick here. From the 13. The Redskins will have to hurry it up as they start the drive. At the 44. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Going to the air on first down. Throws it, jumps, and he has it. And a new set of downs with that completion, and that's their first conversion of the game. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Block. Check it. What screen?
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Throwing.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Henderson was the intended receiver on that play. So the officials are calling for time, and I think it's because they want to review it.
And since we're in the last 2 minutes, that's a call that came down from the booth.
Now, it looks like he came down with it. The official will have to decide, though. And, John, what do you think? Was he in bounds?
I think he was, but remember, to reverse it, the referee has to have clear visual evidence.
The player was in bounds when he caught the pass. It is a completed pass.
The guys upstairs made the right call as the referee overturned the call and got it right.
Yep, and it's important to get the calls right in these last 2 minutes.
New York comes out in their nickel package.
Hold the look. Do something.
Throws it right to the back. He has the 40. Ross is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. Good run after the catch, John.
Let me tell you, they really try and get him the ball as much as possible because he can break away and make people miss.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Out of the gun.
Let's go. Here we go, baby.
With the pass. Wait for the wide receiver. Washington calls a timeout. They have none left. Number 6 will try to come through with the field goal here. It had the distance, but it sailed right. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. New York 21, Washington 14. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Times. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by Cartwright. Cartwright finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 30. Ball on their own 30.
Will start the drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay at home. Come on.
And off to the tailback. Dempps comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Play football.
Portis, the long setback with a counter play. Robin is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line, and that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Watch each other back.
New York comes out in a dime package, dropping back to pass on 1st down with the throw, and he's forced out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Moss didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Be physical. It's on.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Campbell with a man in motion. Blitz is coming. Closing in, steps up.
Michael Strahan is one of those linemen that's going to get to your quarterback. You just hope he doesn't get there too often.
Third and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's run, man.
The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Check it. Danny. All right, let's go.
Pressure coming. He was drilled as he threw it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Frost comes into the game for the punt. Moss sets up to run back the punt. This one goes out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Let's go!
Drones in the backfield, looking upfield. Washington is there for the tackle
On the carry.
at the 26.
Gain of 2 on the
Drones
play.
manages a yard or 2 on the delay play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go! Watch it back! Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Redskins with a 4-man front.
Hey! Watch the ball! We like the pressure!
It's the handoff on the delay. Marshall comes up to make the play.
Ball carrier.
Nothing doing that time,
No
John, as the
gain on the
linebacker
play.
gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just
Third
about
and
as
8.
well as anyone
Ball
on the defense.
27-yard
It's 3rd
line.
down, and they have a
Let's
long
go.
way to go.
We turning it up! Get some slack going!
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Gets the delayed handoff. Daniels brings him down before he can reach the marker. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. From the 25, Randall has nowhere to go and is wrapped up at the 26-yard line. Ball on their own 26.
Stay at home! Good shoot! Let's turn it up,
New York comes out in their nickel package. Yoder goes in motion.
Do something, do something!
He hands it off, setting up play action. He's going to run. Strahan is there on the stop. He was looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was right there.
Running with the quarterback can be very effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were in good position. They got to him very quickly on that play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Play hard and fast, baby!
The Giants come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. He was tipped. Madison
Pass
with the
ball's
coverage.
incomplete. Madison on the coverage. Third and 8. Ball on the 28-yard line.
We fine, we good. Let's go, be physical!
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Throws it. And he fails to hang on to that one.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. From the 29-yard line. Not much return room that time, and he goes down at the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let us big toe. Come on! Come on!
Only one man in the backfield. Manning sends a man in motion. With the counter play, keeps his feet moving. They're going to spot this one at the 36-yard line. He's in on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Go low! Go low!
Only one man back on the ground. Taylor is there for the tackle at the 46.
I was talking to Reuben Drones the other day, and I asked him to explain himself as a runner. He said, downhill runner, not many moves, just run over you.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Check it! Watch the snap down! Get me going! We like a
Drones lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Hey, watch that screen! Stay posted up! Do something, do something!
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure, steps up. Deep throw. This pass is incomplete. Looking for something big on 1st down, but the pass off the mark.
Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Be careful. Ain't no thing.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. With the carry, fakes the handoff. Under pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. The 40, number 30, comes up to make the play. At the 37. That completion puts him over the 200-yard mark today. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Giants ahead of the Redskins 21-14.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is the Giants.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
14. The fourth quarter is about to begin.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. From the start, from the start. There we go, D.
Nickelback in this time.
Rush in. Here we go.
Give it to the halfback. Fred Smoot found the ball carrier to make his fourth stop of the game. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Jets the tackle. They're going to spot this one at the 18. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Drones busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
8th play of this drive.
No more, fellas. Lefty.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. The defender goes down. This one will be spotted at the 14-yard line, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Mike Vanderjagt will attempt this one from 32 yards away. The kick sails through. It's good. And that field goal gives them a double-digit lead up by 10 points. Time in to kick this one off.
Cartwright back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 5. Can't get up from behind. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
At the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Under 10. Keep the throttle down. Hey,
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go 1D. Get it started.
Gets rid of it. And the catch is made.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Slot going. Let's go. So low. Clear. Come on.
Going to the air on 1st down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Pierce is there for the tackle at the 37.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Stay at home. Let's go. Come on. Step it up.
Portis, the motion man.
Get me going. No stop that motor.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming with the throw. Ooh, nearly
The
picked
pass
off.
falls
Time is
incomplete.
working
Floyd,
against them.
the
Yeah, I'm
intended
thinking they're going to
receiver
keep
on
going to the
play.
air, but it might be a little too late.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Play football. Rush in.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Madison is there for the tackle at the 26. The coach is having them hurry it up.
I can do it, baby.
With the pass, almost intercepted. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Watch your eyes. All right, now.
Drops back. Pressure with the throw. It's going the other way. Campbell picks the wrong spot to throw to. It'll be a turnover, John.
Yep, sometimes you think you can sneak one by. Then the defense makes a great play on the ball and beats your receiver to it.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 46.
Keep the throttle down. Let's go now. Hey, let's go.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Spins away. Taylor is there on the stop at the 31. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
Cartwright goes back into the game after being injured earlier.
Lucky. Here we go, baby.
This one is handed off. Number 30 comes up to make the play. At the 24, he doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
He'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about him.
Second and maybe 3.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, B. Yeah, you see me.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Number 64 is there on the stop at the 19. Drones has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Get my cut back. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Nothing.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20.
Let's turn it up, D. Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Number 64 comes up to make the play. At the 15-yard line, Drones rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Watch out. Do something. All right, here we go.
Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory.
I'm coming through, baby.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Be careful. Let's go. Nothing long. Turn over. There we go, D. Clear. Big play now, big play. Hey, watch the screen. Turn over, baby. Keep your eyes up. Keep moving. Hold the look.
He'll just take a knee. Mike Vanderjagt lines up for about a 36-yard field goal attempt. The final score is New York 24, Washington 14.
24, Washington 14.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.